listen carefully? You can test it out by becoming a listener of the meeting. In this video, you will learn the different kinds of points to note down so as to test the listening skills of the audience, and how to conduct an engaging listener's question and answer round.
Firstly, let's understand what are the preparations to be done before the meeting. Understand and memorize the script thoroughly. Arrive early at the venue and sit in the front rows to have a clear view and sound of the speaker. If it is an online meeting, join the session early. Keep a notebook and pen ready with you for taking notes. Now, let's see a demonstration of the listener role and then go through the do's and don'ts to keep in mind while performing it.
Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and my dear guest. My name is Kartiki and I am the listener for today's meeting. As a listener, my job is to note down key messages, facts, figures, and trivias mentioned during the meeting. Towards the end of the meeting, I will ask a few questions to test your listening skills. Be attentive and enjoy the meeting. Now let's move on to the question and answer round. The audience will be divided into two parts, A and B. Please raise your hands before answering the question. First question. According to Toastmaster critic's speech, when did he meet his friend? Right. And so on.
Clearly explain your role as per the script during the meeting so that new members and guests can understand it. Prepare at least 10 questions for your listeners' question and answer round. Coordinate with the general evaluator beforehand to understand how much time you have. Accordingly, decide the number of questions to be asked. And finally, after asking the question, irrespective of getting right answer or wrong answer, do announce what is the right answer to the audience before moving on to the next question.
Do not be unprepared with your role. Do not exceed the allotted time for your report. Do not modify the script by adding a quote or a story. It is okay to refer the script if it's your first time, but don't change it. Do not ask complicated and personal questions. Keep the segment fun and casual.
Now that you have understood the role clearly, hope you will prepare for it well. If you found this useful, share it with newly joined Toastmasters who may need it. All the best for the role and keep learning.